fun to do bad things, to drive into a car.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about the fate of all my cars. I haven't posted anything about my IS300 in a while. As you can see, I am in my car right now. And yeah, I want to tell you what's gonna go on with this car, what's gonna go on with the GS, and plans for one more car coming hopefully soon, next month or so, 2 months, maybe 3. Yeah, so first things first, let's talk about the IS300. So as you guys may know, I haven't really touched this car since after Winter Jam. And after Winter Jam, this car took a big beating. The rear left, the entire suspension pretty much broke. So I replaced the uppers, the traction arm, and the toe arm. I don't know if anything else is broken, but the wheel broke. So 4 things broken, I had to replace. And then I got hit on the side. Someone spun out in front of me and I smacked their door. So this car took a big hit, and I haven't drifted it since. And the next drift event is going to be on February 26th, which is my birthday. And the goal is to go drifting every month for this year, right? So I have allocated money. It's pretty much just tires at this point to go drifting every month this year. I'm gonna keep it simple, and I don't want to do anything to the car. I might do something big for the RAF event, which is in April 9th. I'm on a wait list, so hopefully I get in. But I want to do a big surprise for that car, so I'm not going to say anything about it at all. So hopefully something big will come. I don't know yet, so that's why I'm not going to hint you guys anything. But yeah, the goal is to go drifting every month and just stack up on tires. I use about 1.5 set of tires per drift event. And so, with that being said, I know how much I need to spend roughly to drift every month. Tickets to drifting, range from $50 to 150, 180, depending on which track I want to go to. Sonoma Drift, it's $40. Thunderhill, small pad's like $100. Big skid pad is $180. So, I got options. But yeah, that is the goal of this car, and I do have some big things coming for it. The upper control arm snapped and the toe arms broke. And both those arms were actually by Excessive Manufacturing, and Excessive actually let me know that they will be replacing all my arms, and they'll giving me one of their new prototypes for the uppers and their toe arms. I guess they redesigned both the arms to accommodate for that curve that I think most arms don't have, which caused them to snap. I think last week they told me it should be coming in about a week or so. So I'm just waiting on that. I'll let you guys know when that comes. We'll do another review install video on that. And last thing I want to do with this car is the hydro. I've been really bad at driving lately. Last year was probably not my year at driving at all. We all have those years. I think I was just super sucky, inconsistent, trying to change the setup too much, and bit me in the ass. So this year, kind of leave it as is and just drive. And hopefully with this just very limited spending, just spending on tires, hopefully by the end of the year, I'll get a 1J. And that swap will begin early next year or late this year. Hopefully, depending on where the budget stands. Right, so the GS300, that is, the swap is done. It's drivable. I haven't drove it too much. The thing that's bothering me is the head is super loud. I think the valve's bent, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. It still drives. There's no check engine light. There's no codes except for the CAT code, which I've been having since I had the car. But yeah, that's really it. And then with the manual swap, it drives, everything's good. It's just, the noisy head. Before I actually start driving it a lot more, I got the homie Nico extending my shifter, curving to the left. Picture right here. Appreciate you, Nico. I'll pick it up once feeling better. And then new transmission mounts, which I ordered from Excessive. New transmission bushings. It's an adapter, so it actually is a proper bushing. I'm running kind of like a makeshift, not really makeshift, I'm making do with what I had at the time, but this is a proper old style transmission to a new style mount. So that should, relieve some ease of mind of how, ghetto the mount is. Because I'm an IS300, I'm running the same style mount on how my GS is currently ran. It's only held on by 2 bolts on the bushing to the transmission, and it's holding up, but I'm gonna upgrade this car for sure soon. I don't know why I'm doing it on the GS before this car, but the GS is a daily, so I want to make it comfortable, reliable, and I want that car to just be daily, like daily proof, like bulletproof. I'm gonna redo the head probably the end of this year too. You know, make sure the car feels solid and comfortable. So I want to be able to drift, drive as comfortable as possible, and then just have a nice daily. So that's kind of the goal with that car. So I'm slowly making it nice, cleaning it up. So I think the next steps you'll see in the next few videos coming up is putting the new transmission mounts, putting the new shifter in, and just making it look OEM, because right now the interior pieces are all open. So I'm trying to make that all nice and neat. I'll show you guys probably next week will be the next video. And yeah, once that is good, everything's good to go, that car is pretty much set. I won't do too much cosmetics things here. Whenever I get a chance, I'll buy a kit for it, but for now I'm gonna leave it as is because I want it to drive nice and clean. And just a daily. I don't need to invest too much money into it, as this is the main drift car. So yeah, this year is all about consistency and growth. So trying to improve myself as driving. I think you're hearing a lot of YouTubers say that right now. Improve on driving. Last year I did not focus on that, even though I said I was. I went to three events plus Winter Jam out of the whole year, and my driving just fell off. Like, first 2 years driving, I was like, man, going up, and then now I'm taking a dip, and so it really hurt my driving. So this year, bring back the basics, start back from where I came from, and just drive. I don't really care how this car looked. I was on reps before, cheap wheels, cheap tires. Car was stock with just its coilovers and angle kit. And so kind of go back to that roots and just drive this car as much as possible, which leads me to, I'll be hosting an event summertime, and I'll give you guys details when that time comes. Right now, just if you guys want to drive, it's in summertime. I think it's in June or July. I forgot, but I'll have a big announcement for that later when that comes. I'm super excited for that because I haven't hosted in 2 years, maybe. Yeah, so kind of want to get back into that because it's fun hosting and being with the friends and have friends driving out and family coming to hang out and support. So that's coming soon. And then last thing on the list is looking for another tow rig. As you guys know, I still have the GX470. It's not really mine. I sold it to my brother. And reason one is I didn't like how it towed. It's a great off-road car, but it wasn't as capable of towing as I wanted to be. I want to be comfortable because I do want to go farther places. Go to AVS more often and stuff like that. So I do miss my Sequoia. The goal is in the next 3-4 months, pick up another Sequoia, either first gen, second gen. Ideally, I don't want a second gen. If I do get a second gen, I want a second gen Tundra. But yeah, either new Sequoia. First, my options are first gen Sequoia, second gen Tundra. And if somehow this YouTube pops off and I hit some money, I make some money, I'm buying the new Sequoia, the 2023, because that shit is sick. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go look it up. That shit is like a luxury Sequoia. The screen is huge, the car is nice, looks comfortable, it looks sick, and it's capable of towing, and it's V6 twin turbo IMAX. But enough of that. That's the car I want. So dream goal car to tow is the Sequoia 2023. But for now, I'll settle on whatever I can afford. So either first gen Sequoia or second gen Tundra. But yeah, that is kind of a big update of happening of all my cars right now. So if you guys are interested in what's going to go on next, make sure you give it a follow and a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.